A woman spoke up, questioning, "So what should we do now that our time in the demonic wasteland is limited? We can't wait for it to ripen on its own. Should we pick it early?" A crowd gathered around the infant demon soul fruit. While everyone here hesitated on what to do, suddenly a foot stepped forward and the spirit force emanated around. The spirit force streams brought all people countless bright spots down. Yamsio's group did not understand what was happening. Yamsio's face startled. The girl covered her face with her hands and shouted loudly, "It's an illusion array. How can it be like this?" They started to argue and crazily yelled at each other. One guy rushed forward and grabbed the girl by the neck. "Kill! Kill the bastard who harmed my mother. It's you. Kill, kill, kill." The group lost control and attacked each other wildly. "I treated you as my brother, yet you dare to take away my woman. Kill, kill, kill." A horrifying screams, "Die! That is my rare treasure of the world. You are unworthy of possessing it." Blood sprayed everywhere like a fountain in the chaos. Shouts of killing and slashing echoed through the sky. The disciples fell into a nightmare, slaughtering each other. The mountaintop turned into a hell of bloodshed in an instant. At this moment, Yamsio's spirit still existed slightly, leaning over to look around in fear, unable to believe. "No, please don't." Everyone stopped. Unfortunately, everyone had fallen into a situation where they couldn't hear any other sound. The slaughter continued. Even Yamsiao was eventually pulled into the delusion, joining the killing team. Each disciple of the divine bridge realm fell down one by one, with fresh blood flooding everywhere, not seeping into the ground, somewhat spiritual, converging to flow towards the root of the infant demon soul fruit tree. Originally pure white like human bones, after absorbing fresh blood, it turned into a bloody red color, making the infant demon soul fruit even more sinister. The laughter of children swirling around in the mountains, making people shudder. After a while, when there was no more sound, Xiao Zhan emerged from hiding. Demonic Chu's eyes flickered slightly as he looked at the scene in front of him. With no survivors, over 200 corpses in a grotesque and miserable state, Xiao Zhan thought to himself, "I didn't expect the infant demon soul fruit to ripen by absorbing the blood energy of humans." Looking at the infant demon soul fruit, Xiao Zhan furrowed his brow and thought to himself, "It still needs a bit more energy to fully ripen. Never mind, a few more days won't hurt. It's too dangerous here. Let's leave first and plan our next move later." At the foot of the mountain, a woman looked up at the mountain peak with a pale face full of fear and asked, "Senior brother Chen, has something happened up there? Why is it suddenly so quiet? What happened to Yan Xiao and the others?" Yu Fan stroked his chin, his face serious as he replied, "The infant demon soul fruit is not something that ordinary people can harvest. Luckily, we didn't go up the mountain, but without getting the demon fruit, can Xiao Zhan detoxify us?" At that moment, a figure approached, seeing the 5 people. Xiao Zhan smiled and said, "Why didn't you go up the mountain?" The 5 people gritted their teeth, secretly cursing, "Going up to face death, you are too cunning. Definitely not a good person. Even we want to kill you." Mu Fan suppressed his emotions and forced a smile towards Xiao Zhan. "Brother Xiao Zhan, we followed your instructions to go up the mountain to harvest the demon fruit. Although we didn't get it, we tried our best, hoping you could detoxify us." Xiao Zhan and Kong Cam suck in hin nam and woi truok mat thaming yi. "Oh, dumingoi ham song so chet nay, Kong Hong Kong, hi duok demon fruit, Con hi chet see your brother and sister Tren Nui Hoang, Gio Con mat day ma doi Kong lao a. Dot nien ko thu guide you mang theo demonic energy nong dam lao fia bon ho. Xiao Zhen and Hing Dali in mat thaming yi. Ha, demonic energy. Xiao Zhen Kui sang Trum Mat Hoi Mo, New Fan, demonic energy nay do something boy mang den sao. Dumming boy Mu Fan run raid up. Kong Fi chum tuai Kong buy it dem demon clan nay. Han 2010 demon clan Dan Da boy Mot Hoing Thu Da Trav Halon. Demonic energy chum thin doem boy. Fet Hein Xiao Zhan, dumb demon clan Kui Lan. Trong Ming feet rating Kui Kui Di. Yu Thu Dua Kao Ryu Dang Dang. How to human life fit hin human geet. Ha ha ha. Giet geet bon chung vi demon clan vi to do. Xiao Zhan's expressionless face, his eyes turning red, silently thought to himself, "It's been over 10 days since entering the secret realm. This is the first time encountering the demon clan. Judging from the current situation, these demon clans seem skilled in hunting down human cultivators." Xiao Zhan deployed a dense secret formation under his feet, holding the Overlord Dragon Blade in his hand, flying over Mu Fan's head and leaving a chain of faint shadows behind. Mu Fan exclaimed in fear, "So fast." Xiao Zhan infused the Overlord Dragon Blade with true energy, the black energy on the sword gradually glowing with a fierce and terrifying appearance. The Overlord Dragonblade, a sword carrying endless killing intent, struck down on the head of the Demon Clan, cracking its skull and splattering divine blood. The Demon Clans outside gasped in their mouths, secretly thinking, with this fighting power, only a few of us can hardly resist. Xiao Zhan pointed the Overlord Dragonblade at one of the demons and shouted, "Speak, why did you suddenly appear here?" The Demon Clan member's eyes flickered and said, "I won't tell." Xiao Zhan, with a cold demeanor, thrust the Overlord Dragonblade deep into the Demon Clan member's shoulder and said coldly, "If you don't speak, I will slowly kill all of you. You can't resist forever. You will eventually talk." The names of the Demon Clan cried out in pain. I told you, originally were suppressed in the desolate demon realm by the Taisu Emperor's Dao. We received orders from a transcendent realm demon to ambush you here. Upon hearing this, Xiao Zhan thought to himself, a transcendent realm demon. The young man felt, this matter is not simple. It seems that the depths of this desolate demon realm are quite treacherous, the scene being suppressed by the Emperor's Dao at the peak of transcendence. How can you break through to a transcendent realm demon? The name of Nu Ya shook his head, his face anguished. I am just a small soldier. How could I know these secrets? Xiao Zhan's expressionless face, flicking his sword to take his head down, fresh blood flowing, the drops of dark red blood sticking to his pale face, making him even more hideous. Nu Yao left very lightly, throwing the bloody bull's head aside. Xiao Zhan stood up, looking at the sunset on the horizon, thinking to himself, it seems that I need to quickly urge the infant demon soul fruit. If I can't break through the divine bridge realm, encountering a transcendent realm demon leader will be very dangerous. Seeing this scene, several Demon Clan members frowned and said, Brother Nu, just go like that. Xiao Zhan looked back at the crowd and said, Junior Brother Chen, I'll leave the remaining small demon to you. With your abilities, dealing with them shouldn't be a problem. At that moment, a woman spoke up, Brother Xiao Zhan, can you help us with the antidote first? Xiao Zhan casually tossed her a bottle of medicine and said, Oh, if you didn't remind me, I would have forgotten. I always keep my word, so take it. He then hopped onto the flying boat, waved his hand and said, I'm leaving now. Good luck to all of you. The Demon Clan members, seeing Xiao Zhan leave, felt triumphant. The strongest combatant has left, and the remaining ones are poisoned. They quickly surrounded the Mu Fan group, their tall figures and glowing red eyes intimidating. This is not a situation where we will die, they thought. The Demon Clan laughed joyously. Ha ha ha. Kill them all for the tribe, for freedom. One of the monsters restrained the woman on the ground, controlling her hands and feet. He smirked and said, This human girl looks pretty. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. Xiao Zhan stood on the flying boat, hovering in midair, quietly thinking to himself, the infant demon soul fruit still needs 2 more days to ripen. What should I do in these 2 days? Below, Yifan held a map made of beast skin and arrived at the entrance of a cave next to a mountain range. His face couldn't hide his excitement, causing his whole body to tremble, finally unable to hold back a loud laugh. Ha ha ha, this must be it. Suddenly hearing a sound from above, Xiao Zhan became curious. That sound. Yifan was ecstatic. I found it. Finally here, this is the treasure trove of the Quasi-Demon Emperor. A year ago, he found a hidden treasure map at the Archives Court in the Holy Grounds. This map, left behind by unknown hands, detailed the location of the Quasi-Demon Emperor's treasure trove. At first, he didn't believe it, but when a strange phenomenon occurred on the map in the demonic wasteland, emitting a bright light in a direction, he decided to search for this hidden treasure. The demonic wasteland was vast and the mountain range endless. Yet, he managed to find this place in just over 10 days. Xiao Zhan hid behind a nearby rock and smirked, thinking to himself, it can't be denied that the protagonist's luck is truly extraordinary. It's just a pity he ran into me. As Yifan examined the map and made his way inside, Xiao Zhan quickly shifted himself and rushed into the cave. Demonic Chu silently thanked young Master Yi, grateful that Xiao Zhan was helping him find the way. Yifan suddenly jerked his head around, looking around with a puzzled expression, wondering, what was that just now? Something just flashed by? The cave twisted and turned as they ventured deeper, the slope steepening, with no end in sight. Xiao Zhan remained calm and composed, unfazed even if there were precious treasures ahead. His demeanor was steady, always alert for any potential dangers. As they delved deeper into the intricate maze, Xiao Zhan felt the spiritual energy denser than in the holy grounds, and the speed was at least 7 to 8 times faster than in the outside world. Above the cave, thousands of stalactites hang upside down, dripping small droplets of glistening liquid hitting the rock below, emitting a crisp sound. This versatile stone nook is a sky-high price. Collecting it can earn us a small fortune. As these Renai get finished, Xiao Zhan was startled by something else, each spiritual herb emitting a pleasant aroma with a dazzling glow around it. They grew abundantly in the cave like ordinary herbs growing in a prairie, extremely vibrant, classified as mystery grade, earth grade, heaven grade. Xiao Zhan crazily collected the young spiritual herbs, approaching 3 fairy grade spiritual herbs radiating infinite glory. Regardless of their names, he uprooted all the fairy herbs and put them into his bag. The character system continuously displayed notifications. Ding, your luck increased by 5. Ding, your luck increased by 7. Ding, your luck increased by 8. Ding, your luck increased by 15. A minute later, Xiao Zhan stood up, wiping the sweat off his forehead and said, "Huff, done." Xiao Zhan immediately asked the system, "My luck is increasing rapidly like this, isn't it because I'm snatching the protagonist Yifan's opportunities?" The system lost its composure and laughed. "Keek, that's right. Hosts, sucking luck for the other party. If there is no one to intervene, Yifan alone can achieve this opportunity and may soar to the peak. That means taking a step to the heavens." Xiao Zhan raised the treasure bag and couldn't help but burst into laughter. 1,000 plants of earth-grade spirit herbs, over 100 plants of heaven-grade spirit herbs, 11 plants of immortal-grade spirit herbs, and 3 jade bottles of 1,000-year stone milk. Selling these items, even a pig could take off. After a moment, Xiao Zhan seemed to see something and exclaimed, his eyes fixed on the 2 objects floating in the center of the white jade platform, half a meter high. What are those 2 things? Xiao Zhan carefully observed. A large half of the stone mirror spread out like a hand, exuding ancient wild air, flashing light shining to the extreme. A black and red egg intersecting, covered by runes, halo swirling around. A weird scene appeared. The heart seemed to be endlessly pounding. The vitality emitted extremely extraordinary aura. This egg was not much different from an ostrich egg. Xiao Zhan speculated, surely there must be a very powerful creature inside. These 2 items are probably the best treasures of this treasure land. When Xiao Zhan's eyes swept over the top of the youth's head, Xiao Zhan couldn't help but twitch slightly. Xiao Zhan was startled. Ha! At the top of the youth's head, a giant white python was curled up. The white python had a massive body, with scales each measuring 2 meters in diameter, shining like glass. It curled its body like an unshakable mountain, completely unaware that someone was sneaking in to hide the anger approaching. The anger emitted by this white python was at the peak of the otherworldly realm. Xiao Zhan thought to himself, to think that this place harbors a white python at the peak stage of the otherworldly realm. It seems that this huge white python is responsible for guarding the treasures, absolutely cannot activate the mechanism. As Xiao Zhan observed the white python while advancing to take the 2 treasures, suddenly, a loud noise echoed in the limestone cave. Xiao Zhan turned around to see Yifan running in from the outside, accidentally stepping into the restricted zone. Yifan scratched his head with a happy smile, saying, "Brother Chu, it's such a coincidence that we meet again. Haha, I just discovered that there's a treasure here." In stark contrast to Yifan's relaxed expression, Xiao Zhan was furious. He activated the restricted zone of the giant white python. A scream rang through the sky. The white serpent awakened, sensing an intruder. It was unusually furious, its red eyes glowing as if to devour everything. Rocks on the mountain shook as they continuously fell. The white serpent on its head grew a horn resembling a dragon, its large eyes filled with bloodlust, its huge mouth full of sharp fangs aimed towards the frightened Yifan, spewing out aggressive air, wanting to hunt down the audacious intruder who dared to steal from its territory. Xiao Zhan quickly grabbed 2 treasures, thinking to himself, this place is not safe, I must leave quickly. Xiao Zhan then transformed into the Flash and sped out, leaving Yifan standing in fear, looking at the white serpent. Damn it, what bad luck. Outside the mysterious scene in the Tai Su holy ground, the sect leaders were meditating when Old Huang rushed in to report something bad has happened. Many disciple tokens have been broken in the demonic wasteland where the disciples went. Meng Yi, worried, asked, how many tokens are broken? Old Huang replied, 775, all broken, including our disciple tokens. Xiao Zhan's token is still intact. There must be a major incident in the demonic wasteland with so many disciples dying. It's strange why I am worried about that villainous disciple. It would be better if he died. Saintly Sovereign immediately reassured, don't panic, I will use the illusory eye to take a look. Saintly Sovereign then activated the illusory eye, and several eyes appeared within the illusion. Inside the illusion, a man asked a woman who was outside observing the scene. Upon seeing this eye, the demon clan felt anxious. Are the humans planning to attack us? I don't want to die. At the demon clan's main headquarters, the leader of the demon clan, the magic shark, reaches at the peak of the otherworldly realm, spoke confidently. No need to worry, no one can penetrate the demonic wasteland and attack us, not even the saintly sovereign. Humans can only watch us from outside, they can't do anything. If they want to see us destroy humans, then let them watch as we massacre them, ha ha. The leader then commanded, kill all humans to break free from the illusion and regain our freedom. Charge forward. The great leader with bright red eyes gently flicked out half of the stone lens, constantly emitting a greenish blue light, stunning a magic shark's divine appearance. Surprisingly, the precious jade stone lens reacted. The other half appeared if the two halves were combined. We could break through to the realm of Tao Place. Ha ha ha. Through the illusory eye, outside the human crowd, saw up close the demon clan rebellion in the demonic wasteland. Two elders worriedly exclaimed, how did that great demon reach the peak of the transcendent realm demon? Isn't there supposed to be interstate chains? Meng Yi saw the high inner state of that wild demon and said anxiously, Saintly Sovereign, should we activate the teleportation portal in the secret realm early to bring back the disciple? The Saintly Sovereign, sensing Meng Yi's worry, teasingly replied, why are you worried about your disciple encountering bad luck? Meng Yi's face turned red, thinking to himself, I'm not worried about that traitor, I'm just worried about the other disciple. The Saintly Sovereign calmed down and said, don't rush, I have already arranged it. At most 2 days, the teleportation portal will connect to the secret realm passage. Just report back, no need for explanations, nothing else. Mo Fai Yan continued, if you can't even persevere for 2 days, then you are really disappointing us. Although Meng Yi said he didn't care, deep down he was extremely worried, not knowing where that villainous disciple was at the moment. Afterwards, Meng Yi angrily threw a plush toy of Xiao Zhan to the ground while saying, it would be best if he gets swallowed whole by a demonic beast. Meanwhile, in the demonic wasteland, a group of demon clan members under the command of their leader began to aggressively approach, chasing after a girl named Su Xiu, a direct disciple of Dao Yun Peak, who was carrying her heavily injured junior sister Su Ru Yun on her back as she ran. Xiao Zhan, seeing the illusory eye on top of his head, thought to himself, Demonic Chu has never played the hero to save a beauty, but if he sees someone dying without helping, wouldn't that break his plan to become a holy child? Consider her lucky. Without hesitation, Xiao Zhan unsheathed his overlord dragon blade with a fierce red aura emanating from it. In a flash, he rushed out to intercept the group of demonic beasts chasing after them. Suddenly, a young man rushing to his aid made Su Xiu very curious. Who is he? Xiao Zhan played the role of a hero saving the beauty, his face stern as he said to junior sister, I'll break through the encirclement. Help your sister. After carefully observing for a while, Su Xiu recognized Xiao Zhan. It is rumored that he is the one who reached the peak of the Taisu Divine Tower, but he is only at the Lun High boundary of peak, and the weakest demon clan behind him are all the Divine Bridge realm. He couldn't fight against these demon clans rushing up there as just seeking death. While Su Xiu was still contemplating, the young man Xiao Zhan bravely rushed up, extremely worried about the person who came to save him. Su Xiu shouted loudly, don't, but just a second later, she fell silent. Her eyes widened when she saw the scene before her. Blood splattering everywhere. Xiao Zhan had only made a few basic moves, and the demon clan members met their demise, divine blood splashing in all directions. Senior brother Xiao Zhan, your combat power is incredibly strong. Even if they say you are the reincarnation of a demon god, it wouldn't be an exaggeration. After showing off in front of the woman, Xiao Zhan turned back and asked, Junior sister, are you okay? Su Xiu was extremely grateful. Thank you, senior brother Xiao Zhan, for coming to rescue us. The young man then took out a mushroom containing Earth Essence Divine Rishi, which is very effective in healing wounds. Quickly drink the medicine to treat your injuries. Su Xiu immediately refused. Senior brother, I can't do that. This precious medicine is too valuable. Su Xiu, dare not use it. Xiao Zhan insisted, Junior sister, don't be so polite. The situation with the rebellious demon clan is critical right now. If you don't heal your injuries quickly, there may be great danger. If you don't care about yourself, then at least think about your junior sister. You can return the medicine to me after we leave this place. Su Xiu replied, thank you, senior brother. I will definitely repay this kindness. If chaos is discovered outside the hidden scene, the teleportation portal will definitely reopen for everyone to leave. Even if the two junior sisters take the healing medicine now, it will still take some time to recover. It would be better to go to the teleportation square and wait for the portal to restart. Su Xiu then asked, Senior brother, aren't you coming with us? No, I still have important matters to attend to. Goodbye for now. At that moment, Xiao Zhan reached into his chest where he had hidden the precious jade stone lens. He thought to himself, as the half piece of the precious jade stone lens vibrated more intensively to ensure safety, he must quickly pick the infant demon soul fruit and wait for the opportunity to upgrade his cultivation level. In Tai Su Square, Xiao Zhan's senior brother is amazing, effortlessly slaughtered that group of demons. With just a wave of his hand, senior brother Xiao Zhan bestowed Earth, Essence, Divine Medicine. It's truly enviable. Do you think senior brother Xiao Zhan and senior Suik Suik Shu a good match? Saintly Sovereign also exclaimed, Xiao Zhan is a person of extraordinary kindness and talent, showing excellent performance in the secret realm. Meanwhile, Meng Yi is the most anxious, silently cursing the villainous disciple for causing such worry. In demonic wasteland Yinmo Mountain, two young men are planning to pit infant demon soul fruit. If they obtain this infant demon soul fruit, their cultivation will be elevated to the godly power realm. Suddenly, there are footsteps behind them. Xiao Zhan slowly approaches the two young men, his face full of astonishment as he exclaims, You are Xiao Zhan. Demonic Chu smiles and replies, Do you too know me? I am Xiao Zhan. What are you two senior brothers doing here? The young man in the blue robe, senior brother, had a hint of cunning in his eyes, using his secret sound transmission technique. Senior brother in the red robe replied immediately, All right, if he picks the demon fruit, we will split it evenly. We will not fight him directly, but together we can surely defeat him. 2 against 1 is a guaranteed victory. After calculating, the young man in the blue robe turned to Xiao Zhan and said, Xiao Zhan, you must have seen the infant demon soul fruit by now, right? This demon fruit is incredibly valuable and precious. You go get it, we will split it 3 ways. What do you say? Upon hearing this, Xiao Zhan nonchalantly replied, No way. The two young men were angered by Xiao Zhan's attitude and coldly warned, Xiao Zhan, do not play dumb. Help us get the fruit or we will have to take action. We are willing to spare you if you cooperate. Senior brother, let's not waste words with him. We will use the 3-star 4 symbols formation to trap him. You'll not dare to go against our word. Xiao Zhan is just a Lun high boundary. What trouble can you really cause? As soon as they finished speaking, the two brothers unleashed their weapons and techniques. The young man in the blue robe raised his right hand, summoning a powerful gust of wind. The 4 symbols imprisonment formation intertwined like a spider's web, encircling Xiao Zhan. Despite the situation, Xiao Zhan remained calm and stood still with folded arms. Immediately afterwards, the young man in a red robe rushed towards Xiao Zhan, his speed extremely fast. Xiao Zhan used the ethereal steps of yin and yang to gracefully dodge the 4 symbols imprisonment. In the blink of an eye, he appeared behind the young man in red. The Overlord Dragon Blade instantly slashed out. The young man in red took a full horizontal swipe across his back, divine blood splattering everywhere. Witnessing this scene, the young man in a green robe immediately recoiled in fear and shouted, Senior brother. Demonic Chu's eyes flashed with cold killing intent as he spoke, Do not rush. I will immediately bring you down to meet senior brother. As he finished speaking, Xiao Zhan's figure disappeared on the spot, appearing once again in front of the young man in green, causing his face to fill with terror. Before he could speak, he was struck by a slash, taking a blow to his abdomen before descending to the Grim Reaper to meet his senior brother. Demonic Chu didn't forget to add, If there's a next life, don't act as a villain pretending to be righteous. After saying that, Xiao Zhan closed his eyes and threw the body aside on the ground, the divine blood of the two being absorbed by the infant demon soul fruit just in time for it to be harvested. After going through many hardships and dangers in the demonic wasteland, Xiao Zhan finally obtained the infant demon soul fruit. Holding the demon fruit in his hand, Xiao Zhan thought obtaining this demon fruit was not easy. After picking the infant demon soul fruit, the tree quickly withered and eventually turned into a dried-up stump. Looking at the dried-up tree stump, Xiao Zhan thought to himself, I wonder how long it will take for another infant demon soul fruit to grow again. The system then displayed a message, Keek, then let this subordinate inform the host. Unfortunately, there will be no more soul appearance demon fruits in this secret place in the future. The host truly deserves to be a natural antagonist, as they have managed to sever the roots and received a reward of 500 breakthrough points. Are you ready to break through the 10th layer Lun High boundary, host? Xiao Zhan heard the system's question. He responded. The system continued, I have some information that is neither good nor bad to remind you of. Hearing this, Xiao Zhan furrowed his brows and asked, Tell me, during your second breakthrough into the extreme realm, you will face thunder tribulation, the system warned. After standing dumbfounded for a moment, Xiao Zhan became angry. Is that true? Isn't it usually only the holy sons who face thunder tribulation under normal circumstances? Why am I facing it so early? The response system. It can be confirmed that this subordinate has analyzed it a total of 3 trillion times, and the probability of the host facing thunder tribulation is 99.99999%. Perhaps it's because the host's realm is too powerful. In any case, please pay attention, host. If you can withstand it, you will become even stronger. But if you can't, you'll be dead for sure. Not long after, Xiao Zhan returned to the ancient tree forest, walking while touching his chest. Yes, the closer I get this way, the stronger the fluctuations of the stone lens. The other stone lens must be about to appear. Xiao Zhan suddenly exclaimed as he saw, not far away, a group of fierce demon clan members running and shouting, "Kill, kill." The leader of the demon clan, Mesa, held a half-piece of stone lens that was vibrating with great excitement. Oh, the stone lens reaction is strong. The person holding the other half of the stone lens is coming to us. Hiding behind an ancient tree, Demonic Chu frowned as he observed the sea before him and exclaimed, "Damn it, is that the legendary demon clan leader ahead? The stone lens reaction is so strong. Could it be that the person holding the other half of the stone lens is the leader of the demon clan in the legends?" Xiao Zhan immediately turned to ask the system, I ask you again, am I definitely going to encounter thunder tribulation? The system replied, definitely 100%. Young man at Xiao Zhan smirked as if he had come up with something devilish. Got it. At this moment, Xiao Zhan looked down from the flying boat to the transmission plaza below, where a group of disciples were screaming in pain. Senior brother, please help save our senior brother. Does anyone have hemostatic medicine? When can we go back? So many injured people. Is this demon clan trying to wipe us out? They're even more ruthless than I thought. The system reminded, host, you still need to improve. But now is not the time to think about such things. You're being hunted by the demon clan leader again and about to face thunder tribulation. Have you come up with a plan? Responding calmly in his mind to the system's question, Xiao Zhan said, I have a plan. You don't need to worry. Inside the transmission plaza, disciples from various sects panicked as they saw the aggressive demon clan approaching. They started to panic. The demon clan is coming to hunt us down. They have too many troops. Outside the transmission plaza, the demon clan leader, Masa, gently raised a piece of stone lens in his hand. Immediately, the defensive barrier was torn apart by a solid line. Witnessing this scene, the disciples inside the transmission plaza were shocked. This demon clan's aura is at least that of a transcendent realm demon. We are no match for him. It's possible that the grand formation set up by the Emperor can be separated, and the stone lens in his hand must be an imperial artifact. The demon king Mesa held half of the stone lens in his hand, coldly addressing those inside the transmission plaza. Humans, you want to live or die. If you want to live, then hand over the person with the broken piece of the stone lens. As everyone panicked, Xiao Zhan held half of the stone lens in his hand, looking at Masa with a smirk. Is this what you're looking for? Outside the Tai Su Plaza, Xiao Zhan's image was constantly being transmitted, causing a stir among the people. It's Xiao Zhan, the demon clan is after him. He enticed the demon clan to put the disciples of the peak to danger. Meng Yi was also puzzled, that villainous disciple. Why must he do this? The situation has developed to this point with only two possibilities. Either he was pushed out by other disciples, or he chose to sacrifice himself. But regardless of the situation, the outcome cannot be changed. With his current strength, he cannot defeat the demon clan leader. Is he really willing to use the means left behind by the Emperor back then? If so, the demonic wasteland will surely be destroyed. Tai Suzi stood next to Meng Yi, furrowing her brows, silently observing. Returning inside the solemn scene of the transmission square, a disciple standing behind Xiao Zhan suddenly spoke up. Xiao Zhan, senior brother, you are indeed a true senior disciple of the authentic lineage. At this point, is no one willing to sacrifice for us, junior disciple? The purple-haired Suk Shu, standing next to him, immediately replied, do you want to sacrifice Xiao Zhan, senior brother, Suk Chu, junior sister? Your words are too much. Xiao Zhan, senior brother, willingly sacrifices himself for the greater good. Isn't that right, Xiao Zhan, senior brother? If you think sacrificing Xiao Zhan, senior brother, will make the demon clan overlook us, then you are wrong. Facing dangers alone and pushing fellow disciples out is despicable. It will only make the demon clan look down on us human cultivators. The demon clan leader outside the battle witnessed this scene and smirked with delight. I will give you 50 breaths of time. If he doesn't come out, we will move in. Hearing this, the disciples inside were extremely panicked. One hugged their head and screamed. Another clasped their hands and begged the heavens and the earth. We don't want to die. Who will save us? Senior brother Xiao Zhan, save us. You can't be so heartless. As long as you go out, the demon clan won't harm us. Suk Shu saw this scene and was extremely disappointed. I did not expect that these people are willing to push their fellow disciples into death for their own sake. Suddenly, from behind her, a hand gently patted her shoulder, causing her to jump a bit. When she turned around, she saw Xiao Zhan's gentle smile, making her cheeks blush a bit. She shyly said, Senior brother Xiao Zhan, thank you. Some junior sister in this situation, can you help me? Xiao Zhan, I am very grateful. Leave the next matter to me. With that, Xiao Zhan slowly walked towards the demon clan leader. Outside the Taisu square, Shai Meng Yi exclaimed, "Is Xiao Zhan really intending to face the demon clan alone?" Watching Xiao Zhan's worried eyes inside the enchantment, she silently thought, "Is this your choice?" On this side, Xiao Zhan did not hesitate at all. The young man quickly arrived in front of the demon clan leader. "Human, you're not bad, braver than the others." Xiao Zhan remained silent. The young man calmly took out a wooden box from his storage bag, then opened it, immediately revealing a bright red color and a strong fragrance. "It's the infant demon soul fruit. The infant demon soul fruit is ripe." The demon clan leader's eyes lit up when he saw the infant demon soul fruit. He immediately ordered, "Quickly snatch the demon fruit in his hand for me." As soon as he finished speaking, the fierce demon clan rushed towards Xiao Zhan, eager to snatch the demon fruit with rewards for successful snatching. Xiao Zhan smirked calmly and bit into the demon fruit, savoring the delicious taste. Then demonic Chu immediately ordered the system break through the Tao scripture. The system appeared. The inspection showed that the host is the primordial sacred constitution. Practicing the Tao scripture is predicted to consume 10,000 breakthrough points. The breakthrough was successful. This time, the consumption of breakthrough points was 10,000 breakthrough points. Your primordial sacred constitution holy body has undergone a transformation, reaching the Lun High boundary, directly ascending to the 9th level of Divine Bridge Realm. The host is about to face Thunder Tribulation. Please prepare. The Thunder Tribulation will strike in 10 breaths. In the sky at this moment, the Thunder Tribulation is about to begin. Xiao Zhan is sitting on a giant lotus platform. His whole body is emitting a golden color. This is the primordial sacred constitution. Disorderly, chaotic, supreme elixir, oppressive, and terrifying, thunder and lightning crackling, yellow blood energy gushing straight up into the sky. Demonic Chu smirked. "Let you taste the Thunder Tribulation. Rumble, rumble, rumble." The Thunder Tribulation began to strike down. All the demon clan were struck black. Suddenly behind him, a large black sword and a giant figure were attacking towards Xiao Zhan. Want a sneak attack? It's not that easy. Xiao Zhan immediately drew out his Overlord Dragon Blade. The demon clan lord's sword was cut in half in his surprise, the purple energy still lingering strong on Xiao Zhan's sword. A newly hatched chick witnessed in amazement. "Hook, you're quite strong." At this moment, the demon clan lord screamed in rage. His eyes widened. His whole body escaped a sinister red energy. But Xiao Zhan, emotionless, slashed with his muscular body, cutting the demon clan Lord Masa into 2 pieces. The remaining disciples in the protective formation opened their eyes in amazement as they looked at Xiao Zhan. They could hardly believe what they were seeing. He was truly powerful. Xiao Zhan's senior brother was so strong, single-handedly defeating the entire demon clan. They remembered that the leader of the demon clan was a transcendent realm demon of Peak, now in the hands of Xiao Zhan's senior brother with no chance of retaliation. Outside the mysterious scene at Taisu Square, an image of Xiao Zhan with his 8-pack muscles appeared, causing a stir among the crowd. People whispered in awe, wondering how Xiao Zhan could harness the Thunder Tribulation and destroy the demon clan. A woman couldn't help but cover her mouth in shock, saying she had never seen such a terrifying Thunder Tribulation before, questioning how he could achieve it. Another woman, equally astonished, remarked on how Xiao Zhan had only reached the Lun High boundary, yet was able to manipulate the Thunder Tribulation. Tai Suzy spoke to Meng Yi, asking if she had seen it. Meng Yi replied, noting the golden-colored aura of blood energy, locus illusions, and chaos aura associated with Xiao Zhan's legendary primordial sacred constitution. It was only then that Meng Yi understood the situation. No wonder his cultivation speed had been slow. He was influenced by the holy bodies. After hearing Tai Suzy say this, Meng Yi exclaimed, "Eh?" Tai Suzy asked again, "You do not agree, you?" Meng Yi explained, "It's just that the matter of the Holy Child still has to go through the Peak Master, and all the peaks must decide together. Besides, his current cultivation level is too low. It may make the other Peak Masters dissatisfied." In Meng Yi's heart, he was actually furious. How can a villainous disciple like him have a chance to become the Holy Child? What kind of logic is this? After hearing Meng Yi's explanation, Tai Suzy said, "That makes sense, but judging from Xiao Zhan's performance in today's ordeal, the other Peak Masters probably won't deny our suggestion. Besides, his personality is good. He is a kind child." Hearing this, Meng Yi bowed his head with a tinge of self-pity and furrowed his brows, thinking to himself, "Kind, I haven't seen how he treats me yet." Back in the Transmission Plaza, after overcoming the Thunder Tribulation, Xiao Zhan felt a bit exhausted. Just then, Suk Suk Shu ran over to inquire. Senior brother, are you injured? Xiao Zhan felt more energetic when he saw the beautiful junior sister and smiled, saying, "Don't worry, junior sister, I'm fine." Mei Fan sighed and thought to himself, Xiao Zhan is truly powerful, while I am just a bystander in the crowd. The disciples cheered excitedly. Xiao Zhan's senior brother has killed all the demon clan. Xiao Zhan's senior brother is the champion. Xiao Zhan noticed the snake on Yi Fan's shoulder and asked, "Young Master Yi, what is on your shoulder?" Yi Fan replied, "It's a recently tamed spiritual beast." Xiao Zhan thought to himself, he was able to tame the white python from the treasure. Even though I absorbed a lot of luck, he can still tame a spiritual beast. Yi Fan asked, "Brother Xiao Zhan, what is on your shoulder?" "It's called Ji Tami. As you can see, it's just a chicken, reluctantly considered my pet." The chicken flapped its wings angrily. "Damn it, boy, show me some respect. Who allowed you to name me? You are the real chicken. Your whole family is chickens." Seeing that, Yi Fan opened his eyes in surprise and exclaimed, "Truly an interesting beast." Xiao Zhan chuckled awkwardly. "To have young Master Yi ridicule it, the transmission plaza will open soon. We should rest for a bit and then return to the holy grounds." As Xiao Zhan spoke, he tightened his grip on the chicken's tongue, causing it to struggle. "Stop squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Young man, you're going to squeeze me to death." 3 days later, in Xiao Zhan's room at the Tai Su Holy Ground, Demonic Chu was meditating when a young man spoke up, "System, I still haven't claimed my breakthrough to the great interstate reward." The system immediately responded, "Indeed, host," upon checking. The one who broke through the great interstate received a special reward, the divine cultivation practice method for the primordial sacred constitution. Xiao Zhan quickly made a decision, yes. After that, the young man embraced his head in sorrow. Breaking through a realm while cultivating the holy bodies is truly different. This feeling of complete exhaustion is quite terrible. I'll stop for today. The system appeared. The cultivation notification was cut off halfway, and a total of 100 breakthrough points were consumed while cultivating the holy bodies. Young man Xiao Zhan immediately took some elixir pills and put them in his mouth. It seems that in the future, when breaking through the holy bodies, he will need to prepare some additional elixirs, or else he will be drained to death. Stone Lens has also completed its cultivation. System, do you know how to use this stone lens? The system replied, "Host has obtained the treasure. This stone lens has extremely high grade, at least a Saint Lord's artifact, even a pseudo-emperor's artifact, but still not complete. Stone Lens has two functions. A first function suppresses the holy light field, which can reduce the enemy's movement speed, even directly immobilize the enemy. The second function is exchanging information. Host can use high-quality elemental stones to test it out." Xiao Zhan held the stone lens in his hand, then took out a high-quality elemental stone and placed it in the slot under the stone lens. Immediately, a series of words appear on the surface of the stone lens. Sequence 6. Welcome to Primordial Login. Your rank is extremely high, granting you authority beyond normal people. You have been granted access to the following functions for free: Chat Channel, Starry Sky Square, Secret Land, Praga Trading Space, Sparring Field, Cultivation Treasure Land, the Battlefield of 10,000 ethnic groups. Other functions are awaiting activation. If you want to unlock the teleportation function, it will require a large amount of elemental stones. Please prepare elemental stones or divine elemental stones. Seeing a pile of features in Stone Lens, Xiao Zhan thought to himself, "It looks like I got a really creepy item." Quickly clicking on the chat channel, welcoming to chat room number 17 with 6 people online, including Gold Sun Clan, Jin King Yang. The divine son of the Dragon Horse Clan chased me for 3 days and 3 nights, but a strong person who knows how to use spatial technique helped me escape. A person with the nickname The Void, Marco Holt, said, 8,000 primordial coins. I will shuttle through space and pass by soon. Gold Sun Clan Jin King Yang. Come here quickly. Coordinates Taimang Great Plains, Path 335, Ku 245 Jade. Which Sumoer also commented, "Recently, I have been experimenting with soul mage-related spells, needing a large amount of souls. Anyone selling human souls?" A person with the nickname The Undead. Momoyet replied, "I have it. How many do you want? Less than 10,000, don't ask for more." Which? Sumoer. 500,000, let's go to the trading space to negotiate prices. Xiao Zhan saw several unfamiliar races and thought to himself, I've never heard of these races before. Are they from the Great Plains? And what does primordial mean? There are so many different places in the Tianchang continent. Suddenly, a girl's voice interrupted his thoughts. Hey, are you the pet that senior brother, Xiao Zhan, just tamed? Xiao Zhan immediately recognized the voice as Tao Yao's. In Xiao Zhan's mountain cave, Tao Yao was petting a chicken, saying, "This baby chicken is so cute." The chicken, irritated, snapped back, "You damn girl. Show some respect, or I'll eat you. Tao Yao laughed and teasingly replied, Do you think someone as small as you could eat me? The chicken, angry, retorted, Ah, just wait until I reach enlightenment. I will definitely tame you as my servant, and then tame Sino Zhan as my mount. Ignoring the chicken, Tao Yao turned to Xiao Zhan and asked, Senior brother, have you finished your seclusion cultivation? I heard you tamed this spiritual beast, so I came to see. I didn't expect it to be so interesting. Where did you tame this spiritual beast? The chicken angrily cried out, Wah! You people are too much. I am not a spiritual beast. Seeing the chicken with a large beak, Xiao Zhan immediately threw it away regardless of this rotten chicken. Tao Yao, junior sister, have you come to see me for something else? Tao Yao hesitated. Xiao Zhan, senior brother, thank you for your hospitality. Tao Yao has a favorite ask if senior brother is free. Could you come and tell what you have experienced in the secret realm for my junior sisters to hear? Everyone is eager to listen. Xiao Zhan agreed. Tao Yao then stuffed the handkerchief into Xiao Zhan's chest. This is Tao Yao's intention, hoping that senior brother will accept it. Then she shyly left. It's not early anymore. Senior brother should rest early. Xiao Zhan held up the handkerchief to smell. It was the scent of peach blossoms. Xiao Zhan thought to himself, Tao Yao, junior sister, does have a good heart. Compared to the fragrance on respected master's body, she is still a bit lacking. After that, Xiao Zhan sat down and looked at the young chicken that spoke. Almost forgot, making the young chicken extremely scared and trembling its beak. What are you going to do to me? Xiao Zhan said, You still haven't told me what you are, and also, what does your divine egg have to do with the stone lens? Just return the result, no explanation needed, nothing else. No useless quotation marks or punctuation unless necessary. The chicken heard this and immediately replied, According to the ancestral memory, it seems that I am from the Divine Crow clan. As for any connection with the stone lens, I do not know. You are indeed from the Divine Crow clan. I was right from the beginning. The proud chicken continued, The Divine Crow clan is one of the royal clans of the Demon clan. Why don't you kneel down now? I will leave you a piece of rabbit meat to eat. Yes, someone came looking for you before she saw you in seclusion cultivation and left. Someone came looking for me as well, Hulu Fi or something like that. She said she will meet in 3 days at the old place. Xiao Zhan raised his hand to his chin, smirked, and let out a loud laugh. How interesting. The young chicken saw Xiao Zhan preparing to leave and asked, It's already late. Where are you going? Xiao Zhan turned back, put his hand to his mouth, whispered something, and mischievously said, Curiosity killed the chicken till don't ask so much. At that moment, the young man only thought of his beautiful respected master Meng Yi. Today's breakthrough in holy bodies took a lot of energy, so I will go find respected master for replenishment. Just return the result, no explanation needed. Transfer the scene to Meng Yi's residence, where Meng Yi is sitting on the balcony with her chin propped up, dozing off. She suddenly wakes up when she sees Xiao Zhan approaching. Why is this villainous disciple here again? Meng Yi mutters. Xiao Zhan walks in and is immediately questioned by Meng Yi. Villainous disciple, why are you late and not resting in your room? What do you want from me? It's been a few days since we last met. I was worried that respected master might forget about me. My cultivation as a disciple is still lacking, so I came to ask for your guidance. Xiao Zhan says cheerfully. Xiao Zhan looks at the respected master, a beautiful woman with a slender waist and long legs sitting on the balcony, and exclaims inwardly, Truly, a heavenly fragrance just sitting there exudes a mesmerizing floral scent. The young man immediately approaches the respected master and moves closer to her, prompting Meng Yi to push Xiao Zhan away, saying, Villainous disciple, show some respect. Xiao Zhan starts to flirt and whispers in Meng Yi's ear, I'm here now. Respected master shouldn't miss out on this beautiful day. Let's go to the garden together. After 6 hours, the system displayed a message. Upon inspection, it is found that you and respected master Heavenly Fragrance do not have any seals. Your cultivation base has increased by 200. The system then displayed 3 more consecutive messages. Your current cultivation base is now 2214, still the same as before. After the scuffle with Xiao Zhan for a few hours, Meng Yi lay exhausted on the bed, sweating profusely. As the villainous disciple, Xiao Zhan left the room, Meng Yi's lips curved into a satisfied smile. After a strenuous struggle for hours, Xiao Zhan also felt exhausted, leaning against the wall with his left hand while his right hand supported his hip. Slowly walking away, hiss, If only I had known she was that formidable, I would have sealed her cultivation earlier. The system then tauntingly remarked, Sucks, I can't believe the primordial sacred constitution host couldn't handle it. Looks like you can't escape it. Demonic Chu, no matter how unparalleled your physique is, there will come a day when you have to lean against the wall and walk out. Cake. Annoyed by the system's teasing, Xiao Zhan retorted, "Keck your ass." Xiao Zhan thought to himself, but how did respected master manage that today? She clearly didn't seal her cultivation, yet she was very cooperative. 3 days later, at this time, the young man Xiao Zhan was roasting meat behind the Yun Hefeng mountain. After 3 consecutive days of pressure from the respected master, forcing her to wrestle with him, Xiao Zhan had gained some cultivation qualities, and breakthroughs in cultivation were eagerly anticipated. Xiao Zhan thought, "I wonder what Sister Hoa has planned for me today, but I'll meet her later and maybe investigate a bit. I can't let her act so recklessly." Suddenly, a spirit mouse appeared at his feet, standing upright, its sparkling eyes fixed on the meat roasting on the fire, making chirping sounds wanting to eat, which surprised Xiao Zhan a bit. At this moment, the voice of Hua Lu Fei rang out. "You are too fierce. The spirit mouse is scared by you. Sister Hua blames me. Clearly it's too timid. I only looked at it briefly." Hua Lu Fei slowly sat down next to Xiao Zhan. Tonight she was wearing a light purple long dress with long slender legs and a delicate waist, full bosom, beautiful eyes and eyebrows, graceful and gentle demeanor, making Xiao Zhan stare at her. Hua Lu Fei asked, "Why are you looking at me like that?" The young man bluntly asked the question, "Sister Hua, is anyone pursuing you?" Hua Lu Fei was taken aback by Xiao Zhan's unexpected question. She shook her head and smiled, saying, "Female cultivators become more beautiful as they improve their realm. Their appearance will be closer to the natural way of heaven. My appearance is not outstanding in the cultivation world. Naturally, there is no one who pursues me." Xiao Zhan clicked his tongue. They must be blind. Xiao Zhan nodded in agreement. "Actually, in my eyes, Sister is truly beautiful. Sister reminds me of a poem." Hua Lu Fei looked at Xiao Zhan and asked, "Oh, what poem is that?" The young man then showed off his poetry skills. "Clouds think of clothes, flowers think of beauty. Spring breeze brushes the sill, dew is thick. If not for seeing the beautiful clouds on the mountaintop, I would meet you under the plain moon." Hua Lu Fei exclaimed, "I didn't expect you to know how to write poetry. The poem is very beautiful, but I am not as beautiful as described in the poem." Seeing Hua Lu Fei praised, the young man smiled happily. "Those essays I studied before were not useless after all." Immediately after, the young man hesitated. "Well, Sister Hua, should I pursue you? I particularly like people like you." This remark made Hua Lu Fei silent and unsure of what to say. After a while, Hua Lu Fei covered her mouth and laughed. "You are so young and already want to pursue me. Do you even know how old I am?" The young man Xiao Zhan glanced at Hua Lu Fei's large round melons and exclaimed, "You are indeed quite mature." Hua Lu Fei, following Xiao Zhan's gaze, immediately covered her chest with her hands and said, "You deserve a beating. I didn't expect you to be such a pervert." The young man continued shamelessly, "Appreciating a woman's beauty is a man's right. I am a man. You can't take away that right, and age is not a problem. There is a saying, marry a woman 3 years older, and you will surely be wealthy in the future." Before Xiao Zhan could finish, Hua Lu Fei quickly interrupted. "I am 3,000 years older than you." The young man persisted. "Women who are 3,000 years older are among the immortals. Sister, if I marry you, eternal life is in sight. Really, I'm serious, more real than the best pearls of the South Sea Snow Clam King." Hua Lu Fei wasn't angry at Xiao Zhan's brashness, but rather found it quite amusing. "Little guy, are you trying to charm me? I can't contain my emotions, and besides, I'm not small at all. Sister Hua is not small here." "What's small?" "Everyone will know what Xiao Zhan is talking about." Then Xiao Zhan handed Hua Lu Fei a piece of thigh. "Sister, try my craftsmanship." Taking a bite, Hua Lu Fei exclaimed, "Not bad. This spiritual beast cultivation is too low. Its taste is average. I heard that the meat of wild beasts in the Great Saint Realm is very delicious. Even better than ancient medicine king. Wait until my cultivation is high. I will go hunt wild beasts in the Great Saint Realm and roast them for you to eat." Xiao Zhan continued with sweet words. Xiao Zhan continued to lure. "Accompany me for a drink." "I don't know how to drink." Seeing Hua Lu Fei hesitating, the young man continued to coax. Sister, have a drink with me. This is the wine from my hometown called Jiasu Jiu." Hua Lu Fei said, "So it's Jiasu Jiu. I've heard of it before. This wine is extremely famous in the Tianqi dynasty. Jiasu Jiu, yellow sand rises, a thin horse on the west wind old path, siding together with shirts full of tears. Jiasu Jiu, under the sunset, outside the village mountain road rolls yellow dust, reluctant to leave, look back again." Hua Lu Fei took a sip of wine, Boulder draped her arm around Xiao Zhan and said, "You miss your homeland, don't you? I remember the poem Jiasu Jiu, with the part about meeting each other countless miles apart. Why is that? Aren't you from a different realm?" Xiao Zhan, tense in his heart, smiled and replied, How could that be true? I've heard that the predecessor who wrote Jiasu Ju came from the ancient star of life outside the domain. I just borrowed the story and added my own twist. Kuo Lu Fi hinted at something that Xiao Zhan didn't understand. She drank up her glass and said, "So that's how it is." Seeing Ho Lu Fi showing signs of intoxication, the young man grabbed her hand and embraced her, saying, "Sister Hua, you really don't know how to handle alcohol. You're already drunk." Ho Lu Fi replied, "Just a bit. By the way, I heard you're going to become a holy child soon. Congratulations." Xiao Zhan replied, "Sister Hua Holy Child has quite a bit of power. Although it is large, in any case, it has higher privileges than our Dao Yun Peak Elder." The young man's damaged hand kept gently stroking in various places. "Then I will go to ask the saintly sovereign to allow me to marry sister, okay?" In Hua Lu Fi's heart, a strange feeling arose. "I think the saintly sovereign will not agree." Xiao Zhan said, "How will you know if you don't try?" Upon hearing this, Hua Lu Fi seemed to want to avoid the topic and reminded, "Not saying you will or will not get it. Saintly sovereign stirs up the wind and clouds. At the time of the Saint Sun ceremony, there will be people who challenge you. You should prepare well." At Su Holy Ground, the disciple groups are buzzing with excitement. Xiao Zhan will become the holy child. The news comes from the mouths of two elder Tianjian Peak is said to be accurate. Senior brother Chang Long remembers that Xiao Zhan recently broke through the divine bridge realm. There are many in the holy grounds with higher cultivation and much better talent than him, so why choose him as the holy child? It is said that the saintly sovereign has appointed him and highly regards him. Another group, led by a bald-headed man, says Xiao Zhan is about to become the holy child. A female disciple marvels, "Wow, it's no wonder Xiao Zhan is our brother." Nearby, a long-haired man says Xiao Zhan's senior brother is getting appointed as holy child again. A person with a regretful expression says, "Sai, why can't good things like this happen to us for a change?" Xiao Yifeng is extremely angry, raking the teacup and gnashing his teeth, shouting loudly, "Bastard, what does he rely on to become holy child? I am still fiercely fighting for the position of the great direct disciple of Yun He Feng. He quietly becomes holy child. What does he rely on? Why is heaven so unfair to me? Xiao Zhan, you wait. I will definitely make you face me." Xiao Zhan strolls on the path under the cliff, beats two blushing girls hesitantly greeting. Xiao Zhan, senior brother, salute Xiao Zhan, senior brother. Not far away, two people were talking. The fourth sword master of the unlimited blade realms brought his two favorite disciples to watch the ceremony. He declared his intention to challenge the holy child on the stage of the divine dynasty's sky-reaching ceremony. I have heard that Long King Feng and Long Su Yu, both sword constitutions and twin siblings, can achieve fame among the younger generation with their combined swords, not only in the unlimited blade realms. A young man from the Jiang family with a divine emperor constitution also wants to prevent the holy child from reaching the peak of fame. And there is a special constitution from Tai Yi Holy Grounds, Tai Yi Wei Constitution, an unbeatable constitution that has appeared once again. Outstanding talents are emerging. Has the great era arrived? The girl in red sighed, "Sigh, I wonder if holy child Xiao Zhan can resist these geniuses." The girl next to her said, "I'm not sure either. I'm just afraid that he will be easily defeated in the arena, tarnishing the reputation of our holy ground." Upon hearing these words, Xiao Zhan turned around and left, smiling to himself. He thought, indeed, as Sister Hoa said, the holy child's representative will not be as peaceful as this. Speaking of which, I and the unlimited blade realms are truly destined. 25 years ago, their holy child saintess was also a pair of siblings. The younger sister, Feng King Yang, was a stubborn fool who believed she was invincible and looked down on my martial arts, insulting me as someone from the demonic path. She tried to stop me from ascending Yi Huang Tower, but was ultimately killed by me near the Middle States West Lake. The older sister, Feng Xiao Yi, was incredibly beautiful. She pursued vengeance for her younger brother and chased me to the East Stage. Before I beheaded her, her eyes filled with hatred and resentment left a lasting impression on me. The most ruthless pursuers were likely members of the unlimited blade realms, who are probably causing trouble for me this time. It is very likely that they are the holy child and saintess of this generation. The system heard Xiao Zhan's words and burst out laughing. Cake. Host, you are truly a murderer of holy child and saintess. Shortly after, Xiao Zhan walked to Arkev's court. Outside Arkev's court, there was a large yellow formation covering it, the 5-element combination formation that is the peak combination formation to protect against the Huiyan calamity, a 5th-class formation. Those trapped inside will not die. The formation will operate in a cycle forever. Even a High Saint stage will die if they break into this formation. It is beyond doubt that a Saint King trapped inside would need a great deal of effort to escape. Just return the result, no explanation needed, nothing else. No quotation marks or punctuation unless necessary. Suddenly, a girl's voice was heard. You're wrong, this formation was taught to the emperor. Even Saint Kings will get injured inside. This girl was the Archives Court Guardian Elder, Su Jin. Young man Xiao Zhan bowed respectfully. I am Yun, He Feng's direct disciple and senior disciple. Xiao Zhan, may I ask what you are? The girl replied, I am the guardian of the Archives Court, Su Jin. Please excuse me, Su Jin's sister, and help me open the door to the Grand Archives Court. She agreed and turned to leave to open the Archives Court. The young man looked at Su Jin's figure and thought to himself, in Tai Su Holy Ground, you can meet beautiful sisters everywhere. Inside the Archives Court, Xiao Zhan approached to read the special instructions of the Archives Court. Outer court disciples can only enter the first, second floors. Inner court disciples can only enter the first, fourth floors. The administrator of each peak can enter the first, fifth floors. The elder of each peak can enter the first, seventh floors. The peak elder and holy child can enter the first, eighth floors. Only the holy master and previous holy masters can enter the ninth floor. Just return the result, no explanation needed, nothing else. No useless quotation marks or punctuation, unless necessary. After that, Xiao Zhan went directly to the 7th floor of the Archives Court. The young man saw from afar Yifan was holding a skill book and approaching a girl, saying, Elder, can this Three Kings cultivation technique book be a bit cheaper? My contributions are truly not enough. The female elder coldly replied, If contributions are not enough, then go accumulate enough contributions and come back. It's not too late. Yifan continued, Elder, can't you make an exception? The female elder coldly replied with 2 short words, can't beg. Yifan had to put the skill book down on the table and said, fine. At this time, Xiao Zhan arrived and said, Young Master Yi, turns out you're here too. Lei Fan quickly recognized Xiao Zhan. Brother Xiao Zhan, I really value a body cultivation technique book, but my contributions are not enough. I can't borrow it. So sad. Brother Xiao Zhan, do you have any extra contributions to lend me? I will return double in a few days. Xiao Zhan replied, I also need to exchange scrolls for contributions. My contributions are just enough. I'm truly sorry. Nain Yifan scratches his head. All right, I will borrow some from other fellow disciples so as not to bother you anymore. Young man Xiao Zhan thought to himself, wanting that body cultivation technique like this must be something good again. After Yifan left, Xiao Zhan slowly approached the elder and asked, I wonder how many contributions are needed to exchange for the Three Kings cultivation technique. The female elder looked up and said, Oh, so it's Xiao Zhan. That scroll requires 50,000 contributions to exchange. If you want to read it in reverse, you can do so for free. Just don't take it out of the Archives Court. Xiao Zhan scratched his head and hesitated. Thank you for your kindness, but the rules of the holy ground should not be easily broken. Although Xiao Zhan said so verbally, he felt extremely pleased in his heart. Being able to have such privileges here at Tai Su Holy Grounds today, I am truly fortunate. The female elder then handed the Three Kings cultivation technique scroll to Xiao Zhan and gently said, Rules are dead, but people are alive. Keep it and find somewhere to read it telled. Xiao Zhan took it and said, Thank you, elder. Then he found a secluded place to sit and read the heavy-grade body cultivation technique, the Three Kings cultivation technique. Xiao Zhan pondered, why did Yifan hastily borrow this skill book like that? After opening the skill book for a few pages, Xiao Zhan suddenly discovered, this page is thicker than the others. The issue here is that Yifan has never opened this skill book. How did he find the anomaly? Or does Yifan have a golden eye? Xiao Zhan immediately tore apart the other paper pages with a bit of technique. Xiao Zhan exclaimed, This is heaven's silk. It is rumored to be extremely tough, of great value. It can withstand tens of thousands of years without crumbling, but seems to be rare in this era. Unfortunately, the quantity is too small, but it can record information on heaven's silk beyond mortal means. Yes, this time he found a treasure. When he borrowed the book Three Kings Cultivation Technique and found heaven's silk inside, Xiao Zhan immediately seized the opportunity to cultivate according to the techniques on the heaven's silk. Images of martial artists appeared along with detailed instructions for practicing each technique. After a while, the system displayed a notification. You have comprehended the Human Emperor Punch. The host can use breakthrough points to proceed with breakthrough. The Human Emperor Punch, belonging to the godly great martial arts type, final move. To break every technique with one punch, destruction power of 6 stars. An Emperor-level cultivator inscribed the ultimate move of the Human Emperor mantra. The Heaven Silk, waiting for someone lucky to find them. Note that mastering this martial art requires a very high demand on the body. One punch can unleash royal ferocity to break any formation. Xiao Zhan, upon learning this information, was amazed. This martial art is truly powerful, capable of breaking all techniques with a single punch. When my cultivation reaches enough, I will integrate it into my sword technique, becoming even more unbeatable. Young Xiao Zhan held the heaven's silk in his hand and suddenly had a thought, laughing with delight. Heek, I remember Yi Fan has a good relationship with Jian Lang Yun. Why not take this opportunity to give them a big gift? Xiao Zhan quickly modified the information, marking a treasure map with a dangerous location, advising not to go alone, but with someone of high martial arts skill to easily obtain the treasure. Afterwards, the young Xiao Zhan hid it inside a skill book. Xiao Zhan thought, Yi Fan has great luck and is not easily killed, but Jian Lang Yun, on the other hand, is not so certain. Jian Lang Yun, I will see what fate has in store for you. The next morning, Xiao Zhan arrived at Meng Yi's door. Today I am in a good mood, so why not seek guidance from respected master and offer to help with some tasks? The young man outside the window peered inside, hearing Meng Yi's voice echoing, villainous disciple, villainous disciple, villainous disciple. What's going on? Xiao Zhan observed carefully and saw Meng Yi using a needle to stab a doll resembling himself. Xiao Zhan thought to himself, this crazy woman really enjoys playing tricks. Then Xiao Zhan opened the door and walked in. Startled, shy Meng Yi exclaimed, why is this villainous disciple here now? Xiao Zhan approached Meng Yi closely, who quickly hid the doll behind his back and asked, respected master, what were you doing just now? Xiao Zhan hugged Meng Yi's waist, gazing at the two plump breasts, and whispered in his ear, seeing this direct disciple, should you prepare a welcoming bed? Blushing and embarrassed, Meng Yi had gotten used to being bullied by the villainous disciple. This time, Xiao Zhan would show his beautiful respected master what a villainous disciple truly meant. Meanwhile, in the meditation room at Archive's court, Yi Fan returned after completing his contributions, searching for the skill book from the day before. Excitedly opening it, Yi Fan's eyes lit up with joy. There really is a hidden treasure inside. Reading the content, Yi Fan stroked his chin and thought, oh, it's best not to go alone. The scene shifted to the marked location on the map left by Xiao Zhan, which was indeed Million Mountain. As Xiao Zhan predicted, Yi Fan invited Jian Lang Yun to go with him. Lang Yun, senior brother, we've arrived. The treasure is right here. Yi Fan thought to himself, I just had a breakthrough to reach the other shore stage, but it's still lacking. So I invited senior Lang Yun, who is pretty strong. We must be able to retrieve the treasure. Besides, senior Lang Yun will be grateful to me when he receives the treasure. I'll use it to put him in my debt. Named Jian Lang Yun was very pleased to pat the name Yi Fan on the shoulder, who was laughing heartily beside him. Well done, brother Yi. Thank you. I don't need to say anything. I will remember your kindness. Jian Lang Yun smirked triumphantly in his mind. When Xiao Zhan becomes a holy child, what will happen? Wait for me to obtain the treasure, increase my cultivation, and once again step on you. Then both of them advanced deeper into the cave, going further in. At this point, Yi Fan felt something was wrong and said, Senior Lang Yun, why do I feel this place is not right? Jian Lang Yun also felt this place was strange and was sweating. Are you sure there is treasure here? Both thought, could it be that opportunities are hidden in dangers? Half a day later, screams were heard coming from the entrance of the cave. Then a hand reached out. It was Yi Fan trying his best to crawl out from inside the cave, covered in blood, pale face, messy hair, in a miserable state. Damn it. This is not a treasure at all. It's completely a dead land. Luckily, I have a high-grade teleportation item. Otherwise, I would have died. Farewell, Senior Lang Yun. I'm sorry. I have no way to save you. Yi Fan angrily threw the information about the treasure on the ground and stomped on it. Stupid thing. Go to hell. At Yun Yi Feng, third disciple Yun Yi Feng named Ren Hong Ying said something to senior brother Xiao Yi Feng. He jumped up in shock. What? Jian Lang Yun is dead. I heard that Yi Fan and direct disciple of Tianjian Peak went to explore the treasure and died in there. Xiao Yi Feng thought to himself with a sigh. Alliance against Xiao Zhan lost a valiant general. Hong Ying continued. Senior brother, I have noticed that your health has not been good lately. Why not go see respected master for advice? Perhaps he can help treat you. Xiao Yifeng retorted, what do you mean my health is not good? I am fine. As Xiao Zhan walked by and saw the two talking, he asked with a smile, what are junior brother and junior sister discussing? Xiao Yifeng glared at Xiao Zhan and said, someone is about to attend the grand ceremony as the holy child. Brother Xiao Zhan is truly fortunate. Let me tell you some good news. Jian Lang Yun has died. Xiao Zhan, with an expressionless face, said, how can this be considered good news? Jian Lang Yun was one of our holy grounds members. If something happens to him, we should mourn. Xiao Yifeng gritted his teeth and said, ha ha, What a hypocrite. The chick on Xiao Zhan's shoulder also laughed mockingly and said, "Little Xiao Zhan, your junior brother might be timid. I thought he seemed quite effeminate from the start." Xiao Yifeng angrily scolded, "Where did this chicken come from, dare to be so arrogant in front of me?" He immediately threw a silver needle towards the chicken on Xiao Zhan's shoulder, intending to kill it. The chicken panicked, and young Xiao Zhan was not going to let anyone bully his pet like that. Xiao Zhan raised his hand, and a golden light struck the silver needle, causing it to embed in the rock wall behind, cracking it. Xiao Yifeng was amazed, thinking, "I didn't expect him to intercept that needle. When did this trash become so formidable? Perhaps he has practiced some secret technique." Xiao Zhan glared, a murderous look in his eyes as he intended to take Xiao Yifeng's life. "Junior brother, do you think it's easy for me to be bullied in front of me?" The chicken took the opportunity to strike a pose, and Xiao Yifeng mockingly asked Xiao Zhan, "Do you want to fight me now?" Hong Ying intervened, "Senior brother, don't misunderstand. Aren't you supposed to attend the Holy Child grand event today? Don't waste your time." Xiao Yifeng, being reminded by Hong Ying, dismissed the situation. "Humph, fine, I'll go. I'm a generous man after all, not going to waste my time with a chicken." Suddenly, Xiao Zhan received a message from Meng Yi, "Villainous disciple, meet me at my place." Xiao Zhan greeted junior brother, junior sister, respected master, "I'll be on my way." Quickly, Xiao Zhan arrived at Meng Yi's cave, bowing respectfully with his hands clasped. "Respected master, what can I help you with at this moment?" Shy Meng Yi brought out a dazzling robe with a magnificent design and instructed, "Wear this when you are stepping on the heavenly ladder." Xiao Zhan took the robe with a hint of surprise. "Respected master, is this for disciple?" Shy Meng Yi sternly said, "Stop overthinking. I am concerned about losing face if you die." The youth then approached Meng Yi, one hand around his waist, the other on his thigh, laughing and saying, "Thank you for the robe. Respected master, disciple will surely repay you." Meng Yi, noticing Xiao Zhan's playful gesture, felt a bit worried. "What are you planning to do?" Shy Meng Yi stood up slowly and walked down the steps, speaking as he walked. "All right, stop talking nonsense. It's almost time. Follow me to the ceremony to appoint the Holy Child." Xiao Zhan followed behind, politely responding, "Yes, respected master." The young chicken on Xiao Zhan's shoulder thought a lot. "I wonder why respected master is so angry." Suddenly, Meng Yi handed Xiao Zhan a scroll made of beast skin. "Look at this first." Xiao Zhan took it and slowly opened it. Giant family, Divine Emperor Constitution, Jiang Zhu, second place of the Hidden Dragon rank. Tai Yi Holy Ground, Tai Yi Wei Constitution, Shou Yi, third place of the Hidden Dragon rank. Unlimited Blade Realms, Twin Blade Constitution, King Feng Su Yu, first place of Hidden Dragon rank. South Realm Shang Gong Family, Natural Divine Eyes, Shang Gong Hao, 8th place of Hidden Dragon rank. After reading for a while, Xiao Zhan saw that they were all unfamiliar names and asked, "Who are they?" Shy Meng Yi took out a bronze fox mask from his bag and replied, "They are your challenges when you climb the heaven-stepping ladder. I can only help you so much." Upon hearing this, Xiao Zhan smiled and flattered. "Thank you for the reminder, respected master. I know you care for me." Shy Meng Yi put on the mask and coldly scolded, "What are you saying?"